Let's wreck.
Let's mess. Oh, by the way, do you like ice puzzles?
Yes, I do.
Then you're gonna love this gym.
I've always hated this gym.
No, okay.
It only came back to me just now.
Puzzle gyms where there are puzzles are literally the worst. I hold no love for any ice-type gym that has a puzzle in it.
Oh my gosh.
Ice-type... What?
Freaking, I got a critical hit with an accidental quick attack and it used Endure to live. I was not expecting that.
Nice. Anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, puzzle gyms, especially in the ice type specialty. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. Oh my god.
What are you saying?
Ice type gyms that are puzzles suck.
Yes.
Gen 2 sucked. I'm not sure. Was there an ice type gym in any other gen other than 6?
I can't remember.
Gen 2's ice type puzzle gyms suck. Platinum, Gen 4, they're an ice type gym suck. Not the trainers.
Because
not the gym,
sliding on ice is fun, right?
Yeah, it's really fun. That's why Game Freak loves doing it over and over and over again.
Man, it must be real cold in here when you really think about it. It's like the guy has constant AC conditioning or air conditioning on 24/7 to the point where it freezes.
By the way, Jinx!
Yeah, Jinx! Shut up, Mitch. You like it.
I will also. Can you handle this up for a few seconds while I go to the bathroom?
Absolutely. Go right on ahead.
Okay, because I gotta go to the little snowman's room.
Okay. Price. That Price. That was the name of the guy. Oh, I feel stupid. I feel really stupid. Oh, good glory. Advice, kids. When going to an ice gym, always expect water types. And if that's the case, always have lightning ready. Always. Unless you're a 4th gen and beyond, in that case, tough luck. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. You don't need to tell me anything, son. I already understand. Freeze, a fire type? Ha! Where do you come from? Man, that guy has impressive snowboarding skill. Like, just being able to do that on the white of the screen? Amazing. But what are you doing here still watching, huh? I mean, I don't know what you're doing here. What am I doing here? I'm clearly just playing some Pokemon, being overpowered as frick. Which, I mean, hey, to a degree, I don't mind. It makes life a lot easier and a lot less stressful. I know there's all this suspense raging right now that, you know, Rockless might die from a single hit, but I think he's...
sound insane. Dear
yes.
God. I leave alone for barely a few minutes, and you've already gone off the deep end.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all, sure. And yet...
Oh my god.
I love how it's not even a question of will you win it. Did you win yet?
Yeah. Did you win yet? Did you win yet?
Did you win yet? No.
Yes, and as I said to the audience earlier, if there is an ice gym, always expect water Pokemon.
That's true. If there's an ice type gym, expect like the one water and ice type. It's like, oh, duty.
You kidding me? I fought like 3 trainers that have part water Pokemon.
Because, you know, that's going to be helpful. Well, you have Thunder Punch. Oh, wait. Would Thunder Punch work against the water and ice type?
Yeah. It would.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know, then. Raichu used Thunder Punch.
Yeah.
The Tan Surge was the best in the anime. So then what a real Raichu can do, use Thunderbolt.
Heck yeah. Get Shrek'd.
Oh, Jesus. So, you know what? I thought of the best and only way to actually listen to the Shrek soundtrack.
How?
Make it sound like it's Randy Newman.
Haha.
No, seriously, hear me out. Somebody wants to. Hey now, you're an all-star.
Yeah.
Go play.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. By the way, this man's name is Price.
I heard you yodeling about it.
Yeah. Yodel-ee-hoo.
Yeah. Price hoo. I heard you gawking about it because you remember it. You're like, now I feel stupid.
Yeah, because one of the other trainers just flat out said his name, was like, oh yeah, Price said this, and I was like, that was his name. It's like I feel like an idiot for not knowing that sooner.
I actually need to be careful, or else I'm knocking my printer off the top of the desk, and that'd be really bad.
Oh gosh.
Because I have this great big book literally called What If.
Really?
Yeah, it's about what if.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
It is deep. Like I can read on some of the back if you want to pad out the episode a little.
Go ahead. It'll keep something going.
Okay, what if Pontius Pilate hadn't ordered Jesus Christ's crucifixion? Controversial, I get it. What if Abraham Lincoln hadn't abolished slavery? Okay, getting pretty good. What if a Confederate aide hadn't accidentally lost General Robert E. Lee's plans for invading the North? Okay. What if the Allied invasion of the D-Day had failed? Typical stuff. What if Pope Pius the 12th had spoken out against the Holocaust? That's interesting. And what if the Mongols had succeeded in conquering Europe? Hooray!
Man, that sounds real deep, man.
It is real deep, man, because it's really freaking big. Like, it has, like, legitimately a little over 800 pages. I'm clocking at, like, 830 pages.
Right.
Of book.
Jeez.
We should, you know what? I should write, just a long monster fight. That's literally that long. That's the length of a novel, one match.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to do that one day too, to be honest.
And submit it to see if it happens.
Yeah, right.
Write a novel and see if they will read it.
Well, the good news is, well, I mean, I think I heard rumor that apparently, things are going down in Goldenrod, but I'm just gonna continue forward anyway because I want to.
By the way, for the folks at home, expect us to talk about Godzilla once or twice. You might, if you know to deduce this from KaijuX' other works on his channel.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I think that's self-explanatory.
Yeah, I did take a read on match 1676. Was it right, the newest one?
You didn't write that one.
I didn't write that one.
That wasn't you. You wrote 165.
I wrote 165.
Yeah, you wrote
one. Well, no, 165, 176. Whoops, I got the order wrong.
Yeah, 76 is.
And Godzilla Legendary.
Oh no, that was a Lane.
Yeah, I know that. I read it. It was pretty okay. It was okay. It was pretty good.
Okay.
A little on the short side, but you know, I'm not expecting a 5-star match with Amanda.
Right.
It was pretty good. I thought the pairing was a little strange, but I'm like, okay, I can live with this. Surprise and upset, Amanda wins.
Yeah, you're right.
No, imagine how much of a stink that would have caused. That would have made everyone super mad.
You mean
They would have been like, oh, Godzilla's legendary. He can't lose to Manda.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Honestly, I find that plausible, to be honest.
You know what? What I like about a majority, not all of them, majority of Godzilla monster foes, they can beat Godzilla. I feel like out of everything, every single one has been built up. But okay, yeah, this monster can do it.
Yeah.
So it's only a question of will he?
Right.
Because I can't think of many monsters that have been fought up. We're like, no, this thing can't be Godzilla. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, unless you're talking about Final Wars, that's pretty much the biggest exception.
I'm not talking about Final Wars though.
Right. Like amidst pretty much all the films where Godzilla's fought another monster besides Final Wars, I think all the monsters he fought could beat him. Yeah, hypothetically speaking, it just depends on how the fight's executed.
That is kind of the idea. Like if you have a fight and you know Godzilla's gonna win, that's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So.
And that's what I like about the movies. Oh, well, most of the movies, they managed to build up. Okay, they build the monster up to the point where it's like, Godzilla might not win.
Right.
And the majority of the time, really, Godzilla kind of gets his skilly behind kicked. I will point out that from a majority of the hates, I think Godzilla vs. Biollante. Godzilla vs. Biollante was probably the only fight where Godzilla was legitimately one-on-one with no help, and even though he was weakened, and he still won, sort of.
Well, sort of.
Sort of. We'll count it. Other than that, though,
I don't think that should be counted, if only because he was weakened. But the fact that he was still able to kind of defeat Biollante is yeah.
I would like to point out the ungodly strength of pre-time travel Godzilla must have had then, because Biollante was at full power. He was literally dying, and he was still putting up he was still pretty much winning.
It wasn't like Biollante died or anything, but he did get in a couple good blows. So.
Well, to be fair, despite her girth, she is a glass cannon. In one good shot, she's out.
Right. I mean, it doesn't take much to get rid of her, to be frank.
Godzilla shot a few nuclear blasts just to the place, and she's like, oh, well, I'm on here later.
Yeah, pretty much, so.
Time to pollinate.
Yeah, pollinate.
Pollinate, turn into spores, fly away. Biollante used spore. It was super effective.
Yeah. Despite the fact that I think spore actually puts you to sleep.
Well, it certainly put someone to sleep.
You're right.
It's like, wow, Biollante turned into spore.
Yeah. Also, we could totally catch new Pokemon in this round.
Yeah, we can. But yeah, speaking of see, I think the problem is with G14. I think I personally think everyone is gonna be time for controversial hour because we still got another hour to kill.
Yep.
Spoilers. But basically, G14, everyone's gonna build them up as this is unstoppable. They build him up as the Andre the Giant or the John Cena or the Hulk Hogan of Godzilla. It's like no one can beat this. No one can beat this machine.
Right, but he can be beaten. The Mutos have demonstrated they could kill Godzilla. They could.
Yeah. And I personally think that you put Legendary Godzilla and with the Toho monsters, Legendary Godzilla, it's probably not. I personally feel like if it's Legendary Godzilla versus Gigan or just Megalon, he's gonna have a real tough time.
Maybe, because it's when you really think about it, in those films, all Showa Godzilla ever had was pretty much the breath in his fists.
Well, that's what Legendary has though, just the breath in the fist. He's just bigger.
So he could fight. He could fight them. So.
Well, let's think about it this way. Every incarnation of Godzilla, aside from G14 had to fight two monsters, granted, but they didn't really have any abilities any special abilities, nothing like napalm bombs or sides for hands. They tooth and claw fight all the way,
Well, right, but most Showa monsters were kind of like that too. The majority of them were very tooth and claw up to a point.
Up to a point. Well, yeah, up to a point. I'm just saying though, if Megalon starts firing his napalm bombs, G14 is gonna have a tough time.
I'd argue just Megalon in general could give any Godzilla a tough time. He's just too stupid to utilize all of his abilities.
You know what? That is true. If I could find a way to give Megalon scary intelligence, he'd be unstoppable.
Right. That guy is a tank, a force to be reckoned with.
I feel like some people don't quite realize that Megalon is very tough. He just happens to not be very. He just happens to be very stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I full out believe Megalon could easily just be a villain because he's just too stupid to realize, he could be a hero. Not because he's a hero and that he saves zeros, because he's a hero in the sense that, well, he's the least evil monster. He's the lesser of two evil monsters.
Right. I could see that. Oh yeah, that's right. Teach swim slave.
Because, I mean, technically, Megalon only a bad guy because the Cetopians were like, hey, stop Godzilla, destroy the Earth, yo.
Right.
Odd. But if the Cetopians were like, hey, the alien wrecking the place, and they're gonna, can you do something about that guy? He's gonna be like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll be right back. Like, say it was like, I'm like King Ghidorah stomping around, they'd be like, yo, deal with that Megalon.
Yeah, I hear you.
So Megalon could be a good guy in the sense that he's just in the sense of what monster he's facing, basically.
Not even. It just really depends on what the Cetopians tell him what to do. Oh, I guess this might be our first Pokemon.
Oh, what's it gonna be? Poliwag. That thing should have evolved by now. Come to think of it.
Yeah, when you really think about it, but don't think too hard. You'll lose your brain.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's pretty much Megalon. Megalon is stupid to the point where the normal Raleigh don't, apply to him because the Cetopians just point him like, go there.
Right, but that's why he has Gigan, though.
Yeah, that's why he has his best friend Gigan. Gigan's like, hey, yo, go there. Got it.
Right.
Do you think I want to write a comedy? I should write a comedy match for him. It's basically just Gigan just telling Megalon what to do for the entire match.
Ah, crap! I killed it. Oh well.
Oh, but imagine it's a handicap match, but Gigan literally does not fight and just tells Megalon what to do for the entire fight.
Oh man, that'd be great.
And like if Gigan tells Megalon to use the napalm bombs, Megalon looks over and Gigan lifts one of his sides like, "Good job! High five, clank."
Oh man. Well, anyway, the only reason we are not attacking Goldenrod right now is because I want to get to that move deleter who's in Blackthorn. Yeah. So the sooner we get there,
before the siege of Goldenrod, we must first go to Blackthorn.
Yes, I don't mind not fighting the gym leader. I just need to get to that city. And the sooner we get to that city, the sooner I can get rid of Flash for Noctowl, or Stopwatch.
Ugh.
Because let's face it, that move is freaking useless.
It is.
It has crap accuracy for a move that's about lowering accuracy. We got a better accuracy lower through freaking Rockles and Smokescreen. So it's just like, really? Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I am glad though that we got to see Manda. Manda's an underrated monster.
I know, man, there are a lot of very underrated monsters, and they mostly come from the Showa era. Well, of course, you got the video game monsters too, but when it comes to film, yeah, like Manda, Maguma, Black Moth.
I think I would a pretty good Junior in Maguma match. Plug.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did post that one. I forgot about
that is up. Which I actually find that funny because that was the first match I wrote, but the Ghidorah match got posted after that. So
yeah, that's the same case with me. Like the Black Moth versus Magoo. Oh boy, new Pokemon.
Oh, we can get a we can get a Pylos one because I know Mammoth one wasn't in this one yet.
Oh no, but yeah, we could get a Pylos one
If we want it, yes.
I wouldn't mind.
All right, that's good enough. Get it.
I
know
warp
it's up.
speed. Did you notice?
Oh yes, I noticed. Wow, cheater.
Ah! I killed it. Oh well, nothing post-game catching can handle.
That's twice in a row.
Yep. Yeah,
We have a great track record.
Yes, I have an amazing track record for killing Pokemon.
Anyways, as I was saying though, yeah, like match was 160. No, it wasn't. It was like in the early It was like in the early 60s. No, it was
Late 60s. Oh, wait,
it was
which
later
one?
than that. Yeah.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The Maguma Junior match. That was a good match.
Oh yeah, that was late 60s.
Yeah, I was actually the original idea was a tie. You know, in the cave that caves in on them all. That's the end.
Yeah.
I thought about that, and I'm like, no, that's not no. No. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, nah, that doesn't sound right.
Right.
So I'm like, well, okay, Junior, you're winning. Congrats, buddy. I think that was the best choice. HM07, yeah.
Yep, Waterfall. Finally got the other water HM that nobody's gonna use.
Oh, the water HM. I love how the waterfall, the one you kind of need isn't even given to you. You have to find it.
Yeah, I know. That could be annoying.
Oh yeah, but yeah, but that was an okay. I think it's funny that that my first match was posted after like my magnum opus.
Yeah, I know. That's actually the same case with me. Like, the first match I ever wrote to submit onto the KWC that was actually put on the site was I Need Rocky.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I completely forgot to get Rocky.
Shoot! Anyways, your Black Moth and Maguma match, right?
Yeah, that was the first match I wrote and sent over.
Oh.
Dagora versus Mothra Leo, however, was the first match to be posted on the site.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yes, but that was actually the second match I wrote.
I remember because I wrote a pretty darn good sequel to that match. I think.
Oh yeah, I hope that gets posted to the site sometime soon.
You know what? I'm deciding to take advantage of the fact I can post sequels. Because I remember, because I posted a sequel. I made a spoiler. I made a sequel to Orga vs Mothra, and I decided to run that idea. Like, okay, let's run with the end of that. Kind of run from there. What happens? You know. I mean, I assume that's okay. You know?
Right, I'd imagine. Well, I could probably teach Swim Slave. Nah.
Can you? Wait. Actually, we should check if we can actually teach Swim Slave.
Oh, strength. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Gyarados can learn strength, but I don't feel like it.
Oh, okay.
Right, Rodan's the one we really don't need at the moment.
Waste all of our time again. Actually, if there's one match I actually really am excited to see, it's gonna be my Batra and Mothra match. I cannot wait for that one to be posted.
Oh, right. That's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, because I can't get into spoilers, but I'm just gonna say that was my favorite to write. Because I went full creative mode. I'm like, okay, let's get a little crazy here, folks. Let's take. Wait, no, there is one other match that I wrote. It was. I'm not sure if you got it. It was Godzilla versus Orochi.
Yeah, I got that. It's already been sent through. So.
Okay, because I was thinking, what monster has Godzilla not fought? I'm legit. I was legit going through the roster. He goes, what monster? Then I'm like, oh my god, wait, he hasn't actually fought Orochi. Wow.
Yep.
Which I thought we would have been done, but I'm actually really proud of my most recent match.
I'm kind of
the one that
shocked
you just got. You know, the one you literally just proofread.
Not just, but I did that a long time ago.
Well, you know the one,
I know the one you're talking about. I know exactly the one you're talking about.
I think I did a good job with the concept.
I'll be honest now, thinking about it, it might be a touch short, but it's not bad. It gets the idea across. So.
That's right. There's also the fact that really, unless there's more than 2 monsters, I'm not too sure if Anguirus can have a really long match, a really drawn out match. If that makes any sense.
I know what you mean, but I think he could.
He could, but it's possible. But it has to be against the right opponent. And for the opponent I picked,
definitely.
For the Anguirus can go the distance, but against against his opponent though, I feel like if he really had to go the distance, he'd lose.
Right. I mean, I could see that.
I wouldn't mind seeing a match that was like, maybe Anguirus versus both of the Gargantua.
Ah, crap! I did this wrong.
Oh no!
Actually, never mind. I didn't.
I hope you didn't. But I think that'd be interesting to showcase how tough Anguirus really is by having him fight more than one monster at the same time. Like the Gargantua.
Right.
Because you know what? I just realized there haven't really been many Gargantua team-ups.
Yeah, I know. There are not that many when you really get down to it.
Which I suppose it makes sense.
Right. I actually have one that's work in progress. That's a Gargantua team-up of a Trinity kind.
Oh!
So, including Big Daddy Frankenstein. Yeah, I'm not going to say much here, but...
Including Papa Frankie. Oh, that's another match I remember what I wrote. It involved Frankenstein, actually. Remember? It was Mothra, Bowder, and Frankenstein.
Oh yeah. I remember doing the banner for that one.
I remember thinking, well, let's run with it. I remember that because we had a lot of issues with that.
Oh right.
With copyright.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what was allowed, because apparently the Doctor is allowed. I can name drop it. It was Frankenstein. You know, I couldn't.
Right. Actually, I think that can be officially solidified now that I think about it, because the movie, I watched Frankenstein vs. Baragon recently, and it does very much say that, yeah, the heart of Frankenstein was created by Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, so. It's called Frankenstein. It's even in that movie, it's still called Frankenstein's monster. I think I finally found a rule. I think I finally found something that's not covered on the KWC FAQ, public domain characters.
That's actually a good... Well, if it's... I think that... how should I put this? Well, I think the big rule of thumb with that is that it has to fall under distributed characters, though. Like, produced or distributed.
Well, again, Dr. Frankenstein's literally my only issue, because the good doctor is actually in public domain.
Right. You're right. You are right.
So if I use him in a match legally, the site won't get in trouble if I use the name.
Right. We shouldn't be in trouble for that.
And if you do, I can almost guarantee you that it would be. Do not quote me on this, but I can almost guarantee that if you got in trouble, it would not be legitimate.
Right.
So, I do wonder if maybe I should bring that up for the next KDBCC to bring up the kind of issue of public domain characters and what's the status on that.
Right. What's the flexibility with that and all that good stuff? I mean, something tells me with the way it's being run now, I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's like a flexibility with naming the characters, like calling the vampire from what was it, Lake of Dracula or Castle Dracula, Dracula?
Dracula, yeah.
Since I believe Dracula is a public domain character.
Dracula is indeed public domain, yes.
So,
So it's like, so yeah, I need to bring that up because you know that actually is not covered in the FAQ, and I've been dying to find something that's not been covered by that damn thing.
Right. There's a lot of stuff that's been covered by it, but not everything.
Not everything. And you know, I've said this to you before. I've dreamed of finding the one thing that was either a loophole or not specifically covered.
Yeah.
I found it. There's also, again, I'm not gonna like try and out anyone because I'm uncreative, but I think there's been a lack of use of other Toho properties that aren't just the monster.
Right. Well,
can't use them.
Yeah, I think the only reason we don't is partially because we don't feel as if those particular monsters would suit the universe established in Godzilla. That's just, you know, kind of our sort of 2 cents on the matter.
Yeah, true. Because I remember, because I took those 2 cents and I threw them out the window. I'm like, nope, we're not. I'm like, I'm not playing by those rules. Nope.
Yeah. Right.
Well, the general consensus is, you know, oh man, these things won't work. They're kind of silly, you know. Like it's not Godzilla. Like I'm like, well, make it work then.
Right.
Just make it work then. If it doesn't fit with Godzilla, make it fit. Simple.
Right. There are ways to do it. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt in my mind on that.
Well, I know I did it, and I know Tom did it with the H-Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Even though the origins of the H-Man were, you know, kind of botched, like compared to the original version, but whatever.
You know what? That's you know what? Because what was the original version of the H-Man?
It was just pretty much, I think it wasn't a Dagora piece. That's all I have to say.
That is obvious. But what was the actual origins?
It's been a while.
I'll look it up. It's on the site. I can look it up. That's not gonna kill me. H-Man.
Or will it? Try to get this stupid item. Can't remember how to get to it.
And Toho condom. Let's see here. How did you get created? Okay, following the routine nuclear experiment. Blah 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 blah. It looks like it was supposedly supposed to. Maybe it was born from nuclear radiation. I'm not too sure.
That's probably the case.
Well, whatever.
Sure H probably means hydrogen, so
it was good enough. Tom fudged it. Tom made it. Tom for once made a fudge and made it believable.
Right.
Which,
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad origin, and heck, you know, Dagora pieces are, you know, they can take life of their own, so it's totally plausible.
It's not out of the possibility.
Right. So, but it's just kind of weird.
It's kind of like, well, you're putting that in there. Why? It's like, well, why not?
Right.
It's like, I get it mostly because it's like, well, you can't fit that in with the monster fighting, and I was like, says who?
Right.
Because you can have a monster fight, but that doesn't mean you can have. That doesn't mean you can't have like the B plot with, you know, maybe the humans are fighting off some other thing. You can have that.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's totally fine for KWC. That is totally fine.
Because I won't spoil the match, but I will say the Boucher and Martha match. Half of the match isn't even Boucher and Martha fighting. It's a different fight.
Right. There's a totally different fight that goes down, but.
Yeah, it's quite literally 2 fights going on at the exact same time, but like half the match is Boucher and Martha, the other half is literally just the other fight. So, you know, it's not like it's impossible to have like two plots going on at once if you make it work.
Oh man, we're here, Blackthorn City.
All right, boys, we're at the Blackthorn.
No, not here.
It's like you like push.
You. Stopwatch.
He's like, you like mercy.